I want you to stay till I'm in the grave. Till I rot away, dead and buried. Till I'm in the casket. You can't.
Compact this order with me. I got a custom order. They wanted it exactly to be 30 items. And they wanted a theme, which they picked green, red, and white. Getting Christmas, but that's their choice. So they paid for extra money since everything I had to go shopping for and do like custom stuff. Which wasn't that much more. Like, it was $5 more, basically. Anyways, I ended up going to the store, got everything, then came back home. So now I'm gonna pack it. I gotta get everything out tomorrow. And I was gonna do my story time on this other video that I did, but I really don't feel like editing it. It takes too long. I've been editing these videos, and it's like for these short little videos, it takes me like 4 hours, and they're not even good edits, to be honest. They're just like random stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna pack this order and basically tell you guys the story time that I was gonna tell you guys like a while back. The story time was about my ex and like these girls that she had met. It's gonna be some messy story because everybody wanted me to basically tell this story. And yeah. Okay, so basically it obviously it happens on IMVU. Of course, like that's where all these stories seem to take place. And there was this girl, uh Nellie, that was my ex's twin. That's what she called her. She called her twin. And like me and Nellie, we were cool at first because Royalty kept cheating on me and stuff like that. And like whatever else was going on. And Nellie would like just ask me stuff and be like, oh, how are you doing? Blah, blah. And then so me and her was like really, really cool for a while. And she was like doing different things on my game. Like she ended up having like this baddies game, like baddies auditions and stuff, and it had me do it. And so basically I did baddies with them and it was fun. Like we were doing different things. We were doing like strip clubs and like all types of stuff, right? But yeah, it was cool. So while me and her were like close or whatever, like I got hella clips and stuff and like messages from when me and her were cool. The girl switched up quick when my ex basically lied and told her that I was cheating on her, even though it was the other way around, but just to deflect, I guess. So, um, let's get off of Nelly. So the other girl, her name is Shay. And both of these girls, okay, so Shay also claimed to be Royalty's twin on the game. So I'm like, how do you got two twins? Like, how does that work? Because, you know, if you have been on IMVU, everybody would be having like the families or people they call their twins and like whatever else, you know? And then so like whole time her and Shay were low key talking behind my back. And just trying to make it seem like they were just friends. But so this time I went into the room and Shay was in there. And I sat down like in like there's like this desk. If you ever been in the classrooms on IMVU, you know, like there's like the desk and then one person can sit in the chair and the other person can stand on top of the desk by that person or whatever. So that's what I went to go sit there because like this is my girl, so I wanted to go sit by her. And then Shay was like, oh, bitches need to move out of my spot, all this other stuff. So I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Basically, and that was like the first interaction I had with Shay. And then Rosie was just trying to play it off, basically, and say, like, I don't know, bunch of fucking hoopla. Like, she didn't even, I don't know. Uh, do I have avocado chips? Never did that. So yeah, that was like my first interaction with Shay. So now, okay, so at the time, me and Nelly were still cool during the situation with Shay. It didn't end up being further down the line when me and Nelly started like beefing or whatever. This is while I was still in baddies. So we would be like in the baddies group and stuff like that. And we had a group chat on Instagram. And like I'd be talking in there and there was like my friend Allie was in there. That was like my only friend. And Allie was more of a masked woman. And like me and her were like super close. Like we became like best friends. Like during this time, like my ex kept cheating on me and stuff like that. And then she was saying like, oh, you're cheating on me with her and all this other stuff because like Allie didn't play. See, it was not playing about me. Like Rosie would sit there and try to call me ugly and all types of shit. And Allie would be like, she's not like, you're like, she's beautiful, all this other stuff. Like she was always hyping me up when this girl was trying to talk me down. And so she just was trying to say that we were talking. And then so like Nelly and Allie were friends. And that's how me and Allie met is through Nelly. And then so like Nelly was also trying, this was when Nelly started switching up on me and trying to say that like I was talking to Allie and like she got to questioning me. And because Allie was I was the only person that she gave her number to off of the game or like she talked to outside of the game. Like she didn't talk to anybody besides her ex on the game. So that was the I was the only person that ever heard her voice when we'd be on the phone and we would play like Roblox and stuff like that. Literally, that's it. So I got these. And then so fast forward, basically now I got Nelly and um issues with Shay. So Shay and Loyalty, they keep talking behind my back and stuff like that. And like it's just a whole bunch of back and forth stuff. And Royalty would do that. She would talk to a bunch of girls, but then try to turn them against me. And then make it seem like I'm the one doing stuff or like saying stuff to like pin them against me. It's like, bro, I don't even know you. Like, why would I have an issue with you for like everybody with grandma's candy? And then so that's where you go. Yeah, it was basically just like all this stuff going on with them. And I really don't remember much with Shay besides like a little bit of bickering with her in the classroom. Like literally the interaction that I had with her in the room when she was basically like bitches are in my spot, all this other stuff. That was like really the only interaction I had with her. But her and Nelly were also friends because when Rosie was cheating, everybody knew except for me, really. But it's like I knew, but it's like, what am I gonna do? Because all she did was lie, but I stayed. So like, it's whatever. So what had happened basically was Nelly and Shay decided that for whatever reason they're gonna team up together. And mind you, a bunch of other stuff ended up happening, which I couldn't do a story time on that too, with like these other girls that were in the baddies group, but like not in this one because this is about Nelly and Shay. So they basically, for whatever reason, they get on the game and they start telling people like a bunch of things about me that like aren't even true. And then so my real social media, like Instagram and stuff, nobody knows my name on like IMVU besides like my ex and like maybe like a couple of my friends that don't hang out with her. So I don't know, like obviously Royalty gave them my social media, so they go on my Instagram and a bunch of people are like blowing me up, going on my stuff, like just like going through my Instagram, and then they were like taking stuff and people were messaging me. It was a bunch of people, but it was mostly Nelly and Shay. So I'm like, so what's going on? Royalty always has like a freaking lie for everything. Like, I don't even know how she comes up with her lies. So she just gets to lying and saying a bunch of stuff. She tries to say she didn't give it to them. And then she ended up changing her story. Like, girl, obviously you're the one that gave it to them. Nobody knows my name in real life. And then so they end up going back into the group. They're talking shit about me with these other girls. And then they go on VU and start posting my pictures and stuff like that. The oldest picture. These bitches off of there always post the oldest pictures of me from when I was like a teenager. Like, bro, during this time, I'm like 25 years old, 26. Like, come on now. You're posting pictures from like 10 years ago. So they're all up there like, oh, you're fat, you're ugly, all this other stuff. And then like people from all over the place were like, oh, I've heard about you. Like people in real life stopped hanging out with me and all this other stuff, or like just talking shit about me. And then saying like, oh, I know about you. I heard about you from Nelly. I heard about you from Shay. Or you're an ugly bitch. I saw from Shay's page. Shay posted about you. And like this girl was just talking about me. And mind you, it's like, girl, I don't even know why you have beef with me. Royalty is the problem here, not me. Like I didn't do nothing to you. So I didn't get it. So basically they were posting all this stuff about me. People was just coming to me for like a month straight. And just to find out, so I ended up getting pictures of Nelly and Shay, but these bitches are big, ugly, just huge, but have the audacity to talk about me. Like, you're talking about me. Like, I know I'm not the prettiest person or anything, but it's like, if you're gonna call somebody fat and ugly, you can't be fatter and uglier. Like, you're big as hell. And these girls were both people who were sitting there using their Abby, making it seem like that's what they look like in real life, or that they're both the prettiest people in real life. Nelly was catfishing people for one. And then once I got those real pictures of them, which I'm gonna insert pictures because like, this is crazy. You sitting here like trying to bully me on social media for stuff, and you are that person. Like, come on now. But yeah, that's basically just a quick story time that I was going to tell why I packed this box. The box is packed, so I gotta get this getting shipped out tomorrow. But yeah, if you like that quick little story time, it's kind of all over the place and everything. But I wanted to hurry up and get it out. And if you want to see more videos of me packing or telling story times, just subscribe to my channel.